Hi, I'm Deb from the YMCA, and for the active older adults, I know we're all kind of shut in right now, so I wanted to give you a few exercise options and stretches you can do right at home. If you have some soup cans and vegetable cans, I'm sure you do, we can use some of them later and as the weights. But right now, let's just stretch out. Take a nice deep breath in and push it all back out. Lift the shoulders, inhale up. Exhale down, let's do that again. Inhale up and exhale down and lift the shoulders up again. Let's take your hand on one side of the chair, lift it up by that ear, and then just stretch over gently so we get all underneath that arm into the side of the waist. Same thing on the other side, and stretch. Let's repeat that. Once again, if you want to do this more than a couple times on each side, please feel free to do that. And stretch. Remember, we only do 1 or 2 sets of 8 counts on whatever we do. And let's come back down to the center. Take your opposite hand on your thigh. We're going to reach that other arm over that chair. Open up that chest and stretch. Look over that back shoulder. And then come back to the beginning. Make sure that our legs are in a nice alignment. Take the hand on the other side and repeat and stretch. Looking way over that shoulder and opening up that chest. We're going to come to the front again. Make sure we are in body alignment and our abs are tight and we're not leaning against the chair like a recliner. We are sitting up nice and tall. Take the arms out in front and squeeze and release. And squeeze and release. If you have a little soft ball at home, you could put that ball in your hands and you could do the same thing. Open and close about 8 to 10 times would be great. And then release and bring it down. Once again, let's lift the shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale down. Now, if you have the soup cans or vegetable cans in your hand, we're just going to start with some bicep curls. We're going to lift to the shoulder and off the chest and lift it up and off the chest. Once again, do 8 times and 2 or 3 sets of the 8. After you've done that, out in the front, we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna try it out to the side. Make sure your core is nice and tight, your abs and back are tight. Again, we're gonna do 8 to 10 repetitions and 1 to 3 times and repeat. And while we're here, we're gonna bring it up and stretch all the way to the ceiling and release that with the cans and then bring it down. And you may place the cans either on your lap or on the floor. If you choose, you can use the cans. We're going to do a chest press, but this puts a little pressure on the shoulder, so if you do not want to use the cans, you don't have to. And we're just going to go in and out. We're closing and opening the chest, rounding through those upper back muscles. And 1 to 3 sets, 8 to 10 repetitions. And at the end of this, once again, you're going to push up and release all that stress and then bring it down with the cans or without. And another shoulder stretch and release. Now we're going to either hold on to the chair or if not, if you're comfortable, put your hands on your lap. We're just going to lift one leg up and then the other. This is working our abdominals and our core. Sit up nice and tall. Again. 8 to 10 times, 1 to 3 sets, and then we can add a lift and a kick, and in and down, and lift and kick, in and down. Gonna flex the foot as you extend that off. So when you flex your foot, you're pushing your toe towards your shoulder, and down. Well, before we stand up and do some leg exercises, we're gonna stretch our back. So I want you just to do a nice fold over. Again, stretch to the spot where you're comfortable and hold it for 1 to 3 counts. And then we're going to take our hands, we're sliding right back up those legs, and we're opening up 1 vertebrae at a time in the back. And then relax the shoulders. Okay, we're going to come up. How's everybody doing? We're going to stand now and do a little bit of outer hip and leg exercises. Hold on to the chair. We're going to take one hand to the waist. We're going to come down and we're just going to stretch and do a little side lunge with both feet coming forward. Come back to the center. Other side, stretch down, hands on that thigh for support. and up to the center. Over again to the side, make sure those feet are in alignment and your head is up and your abs and back are tight. And stretch, make sure that knee again is over the ankle. We should always see our toe when we sit and lean into the hips and glutes. And then 8 to 10 times of this, one set is perfect. And we're gonna come up and we're gonna again stand up nice and tall and just, we're not leaning forward on the chair. Good posture, hands are just gently on the chair and the outside leg is gonna lift for 1 and 2 and 3, it's not a high lift, and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and switch sides. 1 and 2 straight out and your other foot is coming together with the one on the floor. 6 and 7 and 8. If you need to take a little stretch in between, just sit down gently like you're going to lean back into your chair and come up, and you can start the second set on the other leg. And then the other leg exercise we're going to do is going to take it to the back. So we're going to do the inner outer thigh, and then we're going to do hips and glutes. So you're taking it back and tap. And it's a small lift, and we're squeezing through hamstrings and glutes. Again, 8 of them. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. 1 and 2. Standing tall, abs tight. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, you could do your second set on the other leg. If you need to do a stretch, remember you sit back into it. And then at the end, we're going to just take those arms up again and stretch full up. Hands in front of our forehead. And stretch and bring it all the way down. We're going to take them to the back. Chin to the chest and lift. And we're going to come hands back on the chair. Right leg is forward. One leg is going to come back and we're going to stretch like a hurdle or lunge. The knee is again over the ankle. Going to feel a nice stretch on that back leg. Come up, switch sides. Stretch and hold for about 8 to 10 counts, and you only have to do it one time. And then we're going to come up again, and we're going to take that side stretch, which we did. We're going to hold it here for 8 to 10 counts. And stretch again the inner outer thighs that we used in the first set of exercises. And the other side, and stretch. Make sure our head is up, abs are tight, knees over the ankle. And stretch. Take one more nice deep breath in. And exhale out. And have a great rest of your day. Thanks.